Welcome to Abidjan in the Côte d'Ivoire for this FIBA 2023 World Cup qualifier between Guinea and Uganda. For Guinea today, only a win will do. If they lose, their hopes of making it to the World Cup next year will be gone. Here's the schedule today. Angola in a hard-fought game against Nigeria. They took a 3-point win. And then later today, our host Côte d'Ivoire will close out this qualification window with a game against Cape Verde. It's been an exciting qualification window here in Abidjan. That's given us this table. Côte d'Ivoire top of the table 6-0, Angola 5-2, Cape Verde 4-2, Nigeria 3-4, and our two teams today, Uganda 1-5 and Guinea 0-6. So the two bottom teams in the table, their hopes are fading fast of making it to the World Cup, and they really have to step up now and put in big performances here and try and come away with the win. Uganda probably enter the game as slight favourites, and they are improving game after game, but at the moment the results just haven't been following that improvement. They did push Côte d'Ivoire all the way yesterday, but they didn't have quite enough left in the tank to get it done in the fourth quarter. Biggest issue for Uganda throughout these qualifiers has been the turnovers. Second worst team in the African qualifiers, giving up over 19 possessions a game. And the frustration for Coach Gallinopoulos will be that the majority of those turnovers are unforced errors. It's not under pressure, it's just mistakes that they're making themselves. Certainly showed glimmers in that game yesterday against Côte d'Ivoire. Plenty of standout performances, the veterans really stepping up to try and push them to the win. Coach Gallinopoulos there and his team of coaches, as Guinea are now going to be introduced. Currently on a 7-game losing streak, and on the face of it, that paints a pretty bad picture. But if you dig a little bit deeper below those headlines, they have been competitive within this qualification campaign. They've just not been able to convert those competitive phases into a win. Issue really stems from a lack of firepower that they have on the offensive end. Only scoring 61.2 points per game. It's always going to be difficult to come away with wins when you're scoring that low. And a lot of it stems from their lack of perimeter shooting within the roster. However, they go up against Uganda today, who are quite happy to give up points. They're quite happy to get into a shootout with you. So Guinea will have their chances as we look across at the coaching staff. Coach Zečević there with his team of coaches. We'll now break in the commentary to have the national anthems for both teams. First it will be the national anthem for Uganda and then Guinea. Both teams now head to their huddles and look to complete their final preparations ahead of today's game. Mathematically a must-win game for Guinea. Not quite the same for Uganda, but not far off. Here's our officiating crew for today. Savi Rezgu, Guy Sanikolo and Arnold Loni Fiziwi. Mosea from Tunisia, Cameroon and South Africa respectively. A strong officiating crew for what should be an interesting game. Two teams that are in desperate need of a win in these qualifiers. Both teams fully capable of picking up the win here today. Ton of talent on show. Some veterans as well as some young guns trying to break through onto the international stage. That man there, Ishmael Wainwright, no doubt will have his part to play in proceedings today. Here's the starting five for Uganda: Enabo, Opong, Deng, Wainwright and Komagum. It's a strong starting five. Robinson Opong had a huge game yesterday against Cote d'Ivoire, really stepped up and shot the ball really, really well. Sparked Uganda to life and almost able to lead them through to an unexpected win. Coach Gallinopoulos, well, he knows his team came close to that big upset yesterday against Cote d'Ivoire, but they have to forget that and now focus in on this huge game today. Really does approach the game with real positivity, Coach Gallinopoulos. Here's the starting five for Guinea. Starting five is C, Evans, Keita, Conde and Kaba. A good starting five for them for sure. Plenty of talent on the bench to come off as well. Diaby had 17 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists against Nigeria yesterday. So expect him to play his part today. Coach Zecic is faced with the one and done situation here. If his team doesn't win today, then the World Cup dreams come to an end. They're outsiders clearly even before the qualifiers to make it through to the World Cup, but they've shown real glimmers of a progressive team, a team moving forward in the right direction. They've pushed some teams pretty close. They are within 9 of Cote d'Ivoire in the last qualification window. They have beaten the Central African Republic earlier in the qualifiers as well. As we see the Tissa countdown to tip-off, under a minute to go until our tip-off here in Abidjan. We're going to try and jump into the huddles. Listen to the coaches, see what they have to say in their final instructions.
As he catches this ball, you got to face up or just turn it away. As you catch it, Robinson's going to be running up. They're going to be on the high side of it, most likely, trying to blow this up. He's going to push his man into your man, and you're going to drive right. You're either going to have a dunk, or Dang's man rotates over Dang's left.
1, 2, 3, United!
Final preparations complete. Coaches having their final words with their players. The starting fives for both teams now making their way onto the floor. Shannon Evans there. He'll have his part to play, the undersized guard. He's had 2 double-doubles in the qualifiers. Had 14 points against Nigeria yesterday. Certainly knows how to put the ball in the bucket. And he's going to have a huge game here today and really lead Guinea offensively. Potentially Wainwright on the other end of the floor will be his counterpart. Play clearly different positions. Wainwright more a small forward. Evans the instrumental, the general, the point guard for Guinea. Just a reminder before we get started here, best way to stay up to date with all the World Cup qualifiers is the official FIBA World Cup app, available on iOS and Android, completely free of charge. Get your phones out now and download that one. Plenty to get your teeth into in the app as well. Loads of interviews and reviews and previews and tons of bios and info about the players, and also the real-time box score, the stats ticking along as this game progresses. Just waiting for a couple of formalities to be completed before we can get underway. This is when the nerves will play their part for these players, as relaxed as they look. Underneath, they'll be thinking about the World Cup and their chances of making it there. Now the action is underway here in Abidjan in the Côte d'Ivoire. FIBA 2023 World Cup qualifier between Guinea and Uganda. Final game of this qualification window for both of these teams. Shot goes up and is good. Abdoulaye C will settle some Guinea nerves straight away. Hitting that three really will help. Almost stolen away. Ball to Komagum. He can't hit the three in return though. But they will get the offensive rebound. Enabu comes up short. Almost two offensive rebounds for Uganda. Instead, it will be a transition bucket and the easy score for Evans. And a 5-0 start to the game for Guinea. Exactly what they will have wanted. Wainwright open for three off left. Evans with the rebound. Now into the low post. Good skip pass. Catch and shoot for Kaba. He comes up short though, and both teams in the early stages looking to shoot the ball from outside. Opong. Good use of his body, but comes up short with the shot, and the rebound falls easily for Sheikh Conde. Oh, out the races. Omagoon looked like he may have fouled on that play, but the play continues. Shot clock to 8. Evans for three. Rattles that one home, and an 8-0 start to the game. Guinea, remember, looking to pick up their first win in the qualifiers. Off target. How long will Coach Galanopoulos leave it before calling a timeout? Evans inside, whips it round, wide open. Kaba can't get it this time. And Guinea's confidence is riding high right now. Nice drive inside, and that's the first score of the game. Jimmy Enabu, he had a good game yesterday as well. 16 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Really was the veteran pairing of Enabu and Opong leading the way for Uganda yesterday. Shot clock to 6. Evans now finds the lane. Nice move by Shannon Evans. Found enough space to get down the lane and then just floats it high enough that it goes over the fingertips of the defense. Pong looks to throw it back in. Evans picks up the loose ball though. 3-on-1 break. There's the lob. Oh, that would have been a thunderous dunk from Keita. Instead, Keita will have to go to the line to earn his points. Wainwright, I think, whistled for the foul. Let's have a look. A no-look lob pass from Evans. Wainwright with the foul. Keita just averaging 50% from the free throw line in these qualifiers. Well, 56% to be fair. Comes up short with the first of his two. Rattles home the second though, and Guinea's lead is back up to 9. Opong. Uganda a little bit stagnant offensively. Travelling violation called on Opong. Maybe a little bit of a hangover for Uganda from their performance yesterday. Played well but didn't get the win. Maybe a little bit complacent coming into today's game as well. First game they've played in a while where they've come in as favourites. That one's knocked away by Wainwright. It will remain possession of Guinea. Baseline drive. That's a tough play. Couldn't quite get enough on it to get it over the front of the rim. Into the corner. Pocket three for Opong. Who's lights out in yesterday's game. Doesn't hit that one today though. 4 minutes gone. Uganda have only got 2 points. Offensive foul is going to be called. I think that one will be on Keita. Let's have a look. Yep, illegal screen. Just a little bit heavy-handed in the way he laid that screen down. And the shot is good. Quite a few Ugandan fans that have provided some vocal support for their team throughout this weekend's qualification window. That three ball was good for Opong. Nice little pass fake, knocked away. The two is good. And Uganda, quick 5-0 run, fires them back into the game. They now trail by just 4 points. Evans being harassed by Anabu. Conde almost loses the handle. Kaba, baseline drive. It's a strong move, but once again, just not enough on the shot to get it over the front of the rim. Oh, beautiful shot. That's a long way out. Jimmy Anabu. Wonderful form on that as well. And just like that, Uganda are within one. Anabu's going to get called for the foul, though. Guinea got out to a lightning start, but they've been pegged back. Anabu's going to head to the bench. Trinquier will come in his place. Let's have a look at this foul call. Yeah, a little hesitation on the dribble from Evans was enough to draw Anabu into the foul. Diaby is into the game for Guinea. Off the glass, his first shot attempt is no good and rescued. Oh, just about rescued there by Komagoon. Trinquier to Wainwright, chooses the baseline. The defense is strong, puts him off. C puts it inside, kicked out Diaby. Guinea are doing well, crashing the boards, and this is where Uganda struggled yesterday as well in the front court, and a strong move by Sheikh Conde. Wainwright for three. Not this time, and if you were to say which team is playing better basketball right now, you'd say it was Guinea. More control, more composure. Keita behind the back pass. Unfortunately for Guinea, Fofana steps out of bounds, and it will be a baseline ball for Uganda. Coach Zečević there, trying to get his point across from the sidelines as Opong and Komagun will head to the bench. Draliba and Deng come in for Uganda. And Guinea's defense is looking pretty good. Pushing foul is going to be called though on Ibrahim Khalil Fofana. First team foul of the game for Guinea. Wainwright has it knocked out of his hands by Keita. Possession will remain with Uganda. 12 seconds on their shot clock to work with. Interesting battle developing between Wainwright and Keita. They'll go again. Wainwright just loses the handle on the spin. Corner jumper off target. Easy rebound for Diaby. Evans glides inside. Finger roll. Unusually for Shannon Evans is off target. Trinquier gets the score. If there was ever a lesson of why to stay with a play, that is the example. Emmanuel Trinquier goes inside, just keeps his eyes firmly fixed on the bucket, and then earned himself a trip to the free throw line for a potential three-point play. Diaby with his first foul. Dawda Diaby being harassed by Trinquier. Keita. Strong drive. Oh, and a big one-handed hammer. Keita. That dunk throws Guinea back out to a three-point lead. Wingspan on Keita, and it was just that quick first step. He read the game perfectly there. Identified what his advantage was in that matchup and maximised it. Draliba heads to the bench. And Abu comes back in. Wainwright trying to shake to create some space. Deng now. Spin move. Oh, what a spin move by Deng, but again the finish isn't there. It was what he struggled with yesterday. Evans. Oh, look to put a poster on Wainwright, but it springs away. Do remember Evans is 1.80 m. There's the three. Oh, he's going to rattle home the three instead. And Guinea are having their best game of this qualification window. And Abu hands it off to Wainwright. Not been of his usual caliber so far, Ishmael Wainwright. And just as I say that, he shuts me up with the three ball. But you can see from his body language the relief and the kind of like, at last, something seems to be going for me. His first bucket of the game after 3 failed attempts. Diaby comes up short. Oh, and the putback, Keita, is absolutely everywhere. Athleticism personified. And Abu out to Wainwright, fakes the three, drives inside. Charge foul's going to be called. Wainwright just a little bit out of control. I think it was Fofana that took the charge. Read that one well. Smart defensive play. As Keita heads to the bench after 2 big jams. Coming to the end of this first quarter, and what a brisk first quarter we've had. Plenty of highlight plays. Plenty of good basketball from both teams. Under 30 seconds to go. The three is short. Rebound falls to Conde. Fofana inside. Looks to make the almost impossible fast pass for Fofana, and instead ends up fouling Trinquier. Much to the frustration of coach Zečević. Looks like they're saying Guinea were in the penalty. Not what the on-screen display tells us. I think it should be a sideline possession. Yep, the officials have made the correction. It'll be a sideline ball for Uganda instead. A little over 15 seconds to play in this first quarter. And Abu now. Got the mismatch. Oh, and it's a poor pass, and that will be. Will it though? Will they get the shot away? They do from the elbow. That one's high, and he gets it to go. What a play! Dauda Diaby. And you're going to review, I think, this Diaby. Yeah, this shot. Plenty of murmurs. That was a big play on the buzzer. They are going to review whether it was released before the end of the first quarter buzzer. Hopefully we'll get to see what they see. Here we go. No, I'd say it was after by the looks of that. I'd need it slowed down though for me. Zečević going ballistic on the sidelines there. Let's have a look again. Slowed down. Yeah, the light's on and it's still in his hands. That one's going to be wiped away, and Guinea will enter the halftime, the first quarter break with just a 5-point lead. Wipe that one away. So the first 10 minutes have been eventful, that is for sure. Plenty for the coaches to talk to their teams about as we end the first quarter. Guinea 20, Uganda 15. There your shooting percentages from the first quarter. Both teams looking to go to the outside to get points on the board. Both have hit three-pointers. Plenty of action still to come here though in Abidjan. Here are some of the top plays from that first quarter of action. Guinea getting out to a lightning start to the game. They really did. Very, very impressive start for Guinea. They weren't able to hold Uganda at bay for very long though. Uganda quickly fought their way back into the game. And we have a very evenly matched competition here between two teams fighting to keep their World Cup hopes alive. Remember, Guinea lose today and it's all over for them. For Uganda though, win or lose, they're still alive. It just a loss would really make it so much harder, as we see Keita just throwing it down, stretching those arms out. Look at the wingspan and the thunder finish. Smart play as well. And that was the other dunk of the game for him. Just read the offensive rebound perfectly. And just a lack of boxing out from Uganda. Get your phones out, scan the QR code on the screen. It will take you directly to a relatively new app, Courtside 1891. Definitely worth a subscription. Streams, schedules and scores, and plenty more on that app. Second quarter action underway here in Abidjan. FIBA 2023 World Cup qualifier between Guinea and Uganda. Pong looking to try and narrow the 5-point lead that Guinea have after the first quarter. Off target with his first attempt of this quarter though, but it comes off the hands of Mohamed Lamine Keita, so it will remain Uganda ball. Just 19 years old, Keita. Kamagun, tough play inside. Gets knocked to the floor. I think it's a take your pick on who the foul is on. Either on Conde or Keita. That one going to be whistled on Mohamed Keita. Kamagun will go to the line for 2 shots and Mohamed Keita will go straight back to the bench. First of his 2 is good. He's shooting 67% from the free throw line prior to today's game. And the second goes home as well. Uganda now within a single possession of Guinea. As coach Zečević makes another change for Fana coming out. To score for Fana as Kaba comes back in. Uganda will make the change as well as Jaliba replaces Inabu. Slightly fragmented start to this second quarter. Bit of a stop-start with a few foul calls. C kicks it out. Keita wide open from outside. Not the prettiest of shots, was way off target. Good use of the pivot, Deng. We saw it a lot yesterday. He has great footwork, a good handle. But his finish just isn't quite fine-tuned enough as of yet. Kamagun looking to get the interception, but can only knock it out of bounds. Guinea will go again. Long inbound pass to Evans. Wide open Conde. I think he was a little surprised when he turned and saw that there was no defensive attention on him at all. Opong. Lane opens up, goes to work and gets the score. Robinson Opong. Second bucket of the game for him. Long rebound falls to Jaliba. They're out in transition, and that is a really smart play. Mwezi just takes his time, throws the fake to get the defense away, and scores the easiest of buckets. And gives Uganda their first lead of the game, much to the appreciation of the Ugandan fans high up in the stands. They've been there all weekend, making themselves heard, giving support to their team. Timeout's being called by coach Zečević. Let's head into his huddle.
Dijan, you must play the stand here. When he played the pick and roll, Sheikh cannot go. Sheikh must follow 21. You must come in the back. Stand! Stand! You understand? In the offense, play feast.
Any baseline runners, 2 passes. First play for us is going to be a play for Uganda. yesterday. That double stagger with Robinson in the slot, you're going to curl it, Ish. Tony, just protect the basketball. Get it to Ish here. Ish, if they help, you've got JK right there. Hey, together, 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Understandably, Coach Zečević needing to just call a halt to proceedings. His team losing their lead, which they've held for pretty much the majority of the game. You just need to make sure that Uganda now don't open up a big lead themselves, because Uganda are certainly a confidence team. We've seen that throughout these qualifiers. Once they start motoring, once they start getting some shots to drop. Baseline. Oh, that's a soft right hand. Turns out to be a little bit too soft from Conde. That'll be Ugandan ball. Nabu brings it up over the half. Sorry, Draliba does. Back to Opong. Wait for the screen to be set. That's a mismatch. Opong for 3. That's a big shot. And Uganda, you feel like they've just managed to jumpstart their offense. They're now up to 24 points. Opong takes his tally to 8. But more importantly, their lead is 4. Evans to the corner, feeds it into the low post. Good ball movement by Guinea. It'll remain Guinea ball, but they've only got 2 seconds on the shot clock. Good recovery defense by Uganda, just chased hard. Kept running through the help into the low post. C. That one's a shot clock violation. The Serbian coach is not happy at the moment. Understandably so. His team looked great to start the game. Things have slowed down for them towards the back end of the first quarter and the first 3 minutes of this second quarter. Opong so open for 3. Short though. Long rebound batted back. Draliba has it knocked away. Good defensive recovery from Guinea. Looked like a dead serve for Uganda to score. Crossover for Evans. The finish isn't on track, and Uganda with a 3-on-1 break. And the poor pass from Mwezi. I think Wainwright was either looking for the lob pass or looking to go up for the offensive rebound. If Mwezi missed, little miscommunication. It's cost them what should have been a gimme 2 points. Kaba now for Guinea. And the sprightly start that Guinea had has seemed to have faded away. They're very stagnant offensively. Evans puts a 3 up. And you're going to live by it, you're going to die by it. And stolen away. Robinson Opong getting into the passing lane. Pulls up for 3. Doesn't get it to go. And Opong had a good shooting performance yesterday. Hasn't had the same impact today so far. Not to the same efficiency anyway. Evans is fouled on his way to the basket. That one going to be chalked up against Ishmael Wainwright, I think. Mwezi was trying to claim the foul, but the officials have said no. That one's on Wainwright, so he'll head to the bench alongside Opong, as Coach Gallinopoulos will make a couple of changes. Into the action comes Deng. And Nabu as well has come back in. Wainwright certainly has been an impact player. This is his 5th qualifier, averaging just shy of 18 points and 8 rebounds a game. Evans now back at the line, hit his first. Gets the second to raffle home as well. Brings Guinea back to within 2 points now of Uganda, and 4 minutes have gone here in the second quarter. Stolen away. That's how Guinea are going to build their push for a win. Oh, and another baseline move this time. Keita, just a human highlight reel, dunk after dunk after dunk. At the moment, I'm not sure Uganda have a way to stop him. No one challenging him or bodying him there at all. And Nabu kicks it out. Staying looking to go inside. Komagoon. Awkward looking right-hander, but it drops. Uganda re-establish their lead. See, Keita gets pushed away from the ring. That's better defense from Uganda. Stolen away, but only knocked out of bounds by Evans. So it'll be sideline possession for Uganda. You just feel at the moment the game is just a little bit floating around, waiting for someone to take control of this. Both teams just struggling to find a way to dominate this game. Just simple mistakes, unforced errors, interrupting any momentum they seem to be gaining at the moment. Uganda now looking to build something because we're halfway through this second quarter. And Abu, hesitation, has to come all the way through. Deng inside as it's swiped away though. Shot clock at 2. Trinquier off target with the 3 ball. Rebound eventually pulled down by Condé. And Evans is going to be fouled by Trinquier in the transition. Both coaches having to work very hard right now. This time it's Coach Gallinopoulos' turn to try and fine-tune what Uganda are doing. The first foul for Emmanuel Trinquier. Evans now gets double teamed, but passes out of that double team pretty easily. Kaba back to Evans. Good ball movement here from Guinea. Where's the finish though? Could it be from the hands of Kaba? No, but it could be inside. And C is fouled as he grabs the offensive rebound. And once again, Uganda are struggling in the paint. They certainly don't lock out the paint. They're not a strong front court team. This is what's caused them problems throughout this qualification. Look at that. That could have been either of those Guinea players grabbing the offensive rebound. Uganda completely out of position, and timeout has been called. Well, Mala called for the first foul in that situation. C will go to the line for shots when we return. Timeout right now as Coach Gallinopoulos, I think, probably wants to sort out that defensive interior. Let's listen to what he has to say.
Everything we did is nothing. Go guard.
Hey, wait for us coming down. It's going to be horns. It's going to go to your right hand. This is you, Amanda. This is you. So you're going to start low. We're in horns. Horns small. Just get me on that. Oxy, you are glaring the game. So just make your reads on that. If you don't have anything, Oxy, you pop back. Jimmy, pitch it to Ox, and you guys play on that. Okay, but we're trying to get you downhill against whoever's going to game. All right, let's go.
Get all 3, 1, 2, 3 together. You go keep up that defense.
Interesting. Coach Gallinopoulos focusing on the offensive end. For me, it's defensively where the problems stem for Uganda. Just not able to lock out the paint, not able to defend their own boards effectively enough, and that's where Guinea are going to continue to get their points from. First is good for C. 65% from the free throw line before today's game. Had a qualifying high of 16 points against Cape Verde. Doesn't get the second to go, and Deng brings down the rebound. Inabu has it knocked away by C. It will remain Uganda ball. 13 seconds on the shot clock for them to work with. They have a 1-point lead. Interestingly, Guinea only one foul in this quarter. Trinquier goes inside. Okello has that one knocked away. And Guinea look the far more composed team right now. C, strong move, draws another foul. This time, I think it's going to be James Okello who gets called for the foul. C will go to the line again though. Just turns the corner and sees the space to attack. Smart play by Abdullahi Singh. Okello will go to the bench though on that foul. Just his first foul, but I don't think he quite has the foot speed to stay in front of C. So Kumagu will come back into the game for Uganda. Can Uganda open their lead up again? The three ball is an air ball from Deng, and the decision making on the offensive end for Uganda is lacking at the moment. You can kind of understand why Coach Gallinopoulos was focusing in his timeout on that side of things. They just really have dried up offensively. Strong move. Is the basket good? Yes, it is. Guinea are looking good yet again. Momentum fully swinging in favor of Guinea. And let's be honest, it's not Guinea looking good, it's Abdullahi C looking good. And he completes the three-point play, and Guinea's lead is up to 3. Evans will come back in for Guinea. And at last, Uganda are able to trouble the scorekeeper to tick the scoreboard over. And Abu that time. Official blows the foul on in Abu though, at the other end of the floor. Coach Zečević, animated as ever. So passionate about trying to help Guinea progress. And what a progression it would be for them to pick up their first win in these qualifiers here today. 3 minutes to play now in this second quarter. Guinea lead by 1 as Evans comes up short with that free throw. Back to the line for his second. Misses both but grabs his own rebound. Absolutely criminal from Uganda. Rebound eventually brought down by Kumagun. And a held ball is going to be given. And a possession arrow points in favour of Guinea. So they will take possession yet again. And this is what I'm talking about. Coach Gallinopoulos needs to work with his team on how to lock out the paint. I don't know if it's a zone defense, and you know, they've got to change something. At the moment, they're giving up way too many offensive rebounds to Guinea. Conde steps in, little short two. He's good. Guinea looking very, very composed right now as Uganda almost throw it away again. Step in, long two. String music from the wing. Into the corner. Hits the side of the backboard though, not a pretty shot. And Abu hands it ahead, but it's spilt. Mistake after mistake for both of these teams now. Oh, and a big rejection. And Abu with the big defensive play. Evans has to come out with that. The defense recovered well against him. Conde, that'll be a travel. Conde just lost his footwork there. Nabu will get it over the half for Uganda, but it's stolen away, is it? If that's going to be a foul on Nabu, let's see. Maybe that's an unsportsmanlike foul. Let's see where the referee calls this one. How have the officials seen this one? Diaby walked away from it. That looked clean. Let's see where. Yeah, I think they're going to call it on Nabu, and if it is, then it's an unsportsmanlike foul. I can't see it being any other way. Diaby was ahead of Nabu. There was no one else back. It was a trailing foul. The officials want to go and review, make sure that they're right. That's the replay they're going to see. And that's the one they'll make their decision from. And Nabu just really losing concentration there. Diaby originally thinking the officials had called it on him, and he was a bit bemused. I think he then realised that, in fact, it was the other way. Officials using the review again. Pretty sure if they see that as the foul, then it has to be an unsportsmanlike foul from my opinion. It's stopping the transition. Let's see what they call. Yep, unsportsmanlike foul has been called. So Diaby will head to the free throw line for 2 shots, and Guinea will also retain possession. 1:43 left in this first half, and it's not been a game for the ages. It's been a bit scrappy at stages, but it's understandable. World Cup dreams rest on the result of this game. And Diaby misses the first of his 2. Remember, Guinea will get possession as well, though. Sideline possession now for Guinea. They inbound the ball. Oh, and that's just thrown straight out of bounds by Conde in between Keita and Diaby. So what could have been an absolute nightmare scenario for Uganda, could have been a 5-point swing in the game, ends up with no points being scored by Guinea. Kumagum now. Can Uganda get their offense firing? It really has slowed down to a trickle, and it's stolen away again. Keita with the good hands this time. Pass inside, Conde, too heavy-handed. Uganda do pick up the defensive rebound though, as we enter the final minute of this first half, and Evans almost with the quick hands and the steal. And there's the face from Coach Galanopoulos. Plenty for him to have to discuss during the half-time break. His team haven't played anywhere near as well as they did yesterday against Côte d'Ivoire. Nowhere near their potential, but credit has to go to Guinea. They've disrupted them. Opong fakes the 3, drives inside, kicks it to the corner. Jaliba nails the triple from the corner pocket. Uganda take a 2-point lead, and Jaliba hits his first field goal of the game. see is short. And it's turned over yet again. Awkward looking full court pass. And when I say awkward, pretty awful looking full court pass, as Trinquier is going to come back into the game for Uganda. About a 2-second differential between the shot clock and the second quarter clock. As coach Zečević will call a timeout. 2-point lead for Uganda into the final few seconds of this first half. We're going to jump back into the huddles again, listen to the coaching staff and hear what they have to say.
Donc, maintenant, je portais 3 joueurs ici. Normally, they play here for the 13. They play here for the 13 for the make a shot. Please pay attention. The 13, we will push it on the left hand. If he plays this pick and roll, players jump out, players jump in. Okay? You will take him. 13. Okay? Number 7. You. Number 5. You. We have another 3 fouls. We have 1 foul. Court shooter.
Pretty straightforward call. As we see the Ugandan fans, they've enjoyed themselves across this weekend's qualification window here in Abidjan in Côte d'Ivoire. The head coach Zečević, pretty straightforward. We've got fouls to give. Let's play a little bit tougher defensively. Let's not give them easy scores here in this closing few seconds of the first half. 26 seconds left, almost stolen away. Good hustle by Diaby. Uganda almost have it knocked away, and it will be a Guinea ball. Diaby just bringing the hustle. Trinquier just spills it, and will give Guinea the chance to tie or maybe even take the lead. Slight confusion at the moment. I think the official originally pointed in the direction of Guinea. It will be Guinea ball on the sideline. So Guinea now with a chance to tie the game or take the lead as Wainwright heads to the bench, getting a slightly elongated half-time break. To inbound, does so to Keita. They're going to run it down all the way, you'd imagine, hopefully giving no time to Uganda to get a reply. Skip pass to the corner. Evans gets the shot away. Okello with the rebound. The time's running out. Opong now falls out of bounds, but I think that will be the end of the first half of action here in Abidjan. An exciting first half, not always a classic game, as both teams are battling to keep their World Cup dreams alive. But at the halfway stage, it's Guinea 31, Uganda 33. There are the stats from the first half. Uganda doing a good job inside, but Guinea just getting so many more possessions than Uganda through grabbing offensive rebounds, forcing turnovers. You see that, winning the rebounding battle considerably. Both teams similar level of turnovers. Neither will be happy though, on track for nearly 20 turnovers in a game. That's not where you want to be. Here are your top scorers. Evans, only player in double digits. He has 12 points for Guinea. Leading the way for Uganda is Jimmy Anabu, who has 9 points. Here are some of the highlights from that first 20 minutes of action. Remember, this is a FIBA 2023 World Cup qualifier. And a huge amount is at stake for both of these teams. For Guinea, a loss today means that they will not be able to make it to the World Cup next year in Asia. Not quite as do or die for Uganda, but it certainly puts their chances of progression on life support if they don't come away with the win here today. That's for sure. Both these teams are the bottom two teams in their group. 2 spots guaranteed in that group, with the best third place from the 2 remaining African qualification groups also progressing to the World Cup next year. But Guinea started brightly. Uganda battled their way back into it. And then you'd say at times Guinea just looked a little bit more composed than Uganda. Uganda looking a little bit fatigued, not coming with the same energy levels that we've seen earlier in this qualification window. But we wait to see right now who's going to take the win. Both teams evenly poised. We've had good performances in phases from both teams, but neither team has really dominated for prolonged periods of time. That said, relatively low scoring game here, 31-33 in favour of Uganda at the half. But even though it's been low scoring, we've had plenty of highlight plays as well. Plenty for the social media followers amongst you to get your teeth into. I'm sure we'll see ones like that being shared across the world. But it's, yeah, been an interesting first half, not a classic, but 2 teams scrapping it out, going toe-to-toe to try and make it to the World Cup next year. It's going to come down to a couple of big players stepping up in this second half and really taking the game on their shoulders and leading their team to the win. Both teams have those types of players in their rosters. It's just down to whether they'll step up at the right time and in the right way. Half-time here in Abidjan. It's Guinea 31, Uganda 33. Second half action coming up shortly.
Who will you become when the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of the entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands? It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
Offense. 2 seconds left now. Goes in the lane now. Throws a well. Alpha Jallo says, Simon says, go in the basket.
Got some if they want to get a shot, and they may do. Mendoza drains it. That could be huge. Mendes extra pass. 44 second remaining.
Oh, the weak side. Barger says, get that out. In 15 first half turnovers. There's the replay of the block.
This attack, nice pass to the ball. It's a bango.
Now finding takes up, goes reverse it, but it gets rejected by Josh Okogie. Barber now transitioning, bleeds it up. Love that play.
Welcome back to Abidjan here in Côte d'Ivoire for this FIBA 2023 World Cup qualifier between Guinea and Uganda. We're at the halfway stage here. Uganda lead this one by 2. Guinea are being led once again by Shannon Evans. He's averaging over 16 points a game in these qualifiers. He's already got 12 here today, alongside 4 rebounds and 3 assists. He certainly is leading the way. Only 4 players have registered points for Guinea in this first half. C has 8, Keita has 7, and Condé has 4. They're going to need broader contribution if they're going to come away with the win here today. As for Uganda, they take a 2-point lead. They haven't looked anywhere near as good as they can look. Jimmy Anabu is leading them with 9 points. No player in double digits as of yet. Also has a block to his name and 2 assists. Just behind him, Robinson Opong has 8 points, 2 rebounds, assist and a steal as well. But the slight difference that you have for Uganda is that they have 7 players registered on the scorebook at the halfway stage. You just feel if Uganda get close to playing near their potential, that Guinea just aren't going to be able to stay with them. It's for Guinea to be the party poopers, to kind of ruin and disrupt what Uganda want to do. Now, they've done it for a lot of that first half very, very effectively indeed, to be fair, and a hat tip has to go to Coach Zečević for setting the team up, and for the team as well for being able to run that disruptive style of basketball. But can Guinea do it for a full 20 minutes here in the second half? Uganda hold a 2-point lead here at the halfway stage. Uganda themselves, though, have issues and have weaknesses that they've shown within this game. As we see Jimmy Anabu 3 from 3 from 2 points, 1 from 2 from outside. Leading Uganda with 9 points so far. Yeah, the issue that Uganda have is just how many offensive rebounds they give up. Guinea have pulled down 9 offensive rebounds in the first half and have 13 second chance points. That's almost half of Guinea's points come from second chance points. Shannon Evans there, not a bad stat line for him. 12 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. On his way potentially to a qualifier's best performance for him. Had 22 points against Angola. Also has 2 double-doubles to his name. Points and assists against Central African Republic and Cote d'Ivoire. You have a feeling if Guinea are to win today, he's going to have to post his third triple-double of the qualifier, his first double-double of the qualifiers. We are a little over 2 minutes away now from the start of the second half. Just an opportunity while we wait for you to get your phones out and download the official FIBA Basketball World Cup app, available on iOS and Android. I'm sure Coach Galanopoulos has it on his phone. Can almost guarantee that one. But it's completely free. Gives you loads of information, tons of access to behind-the-scenes stuff, as well as some stats to jump into in the real time. As we see Ishmael Wainwright on the bench as well. I think alongside Evans for Guinea, you would say Wainwright occupies a similar position for Uganda. Let's jump into the huddles. Listen to what coaches have to say.
Guys are setting a free throw line stagger for Ish. Ish just sets her hand up. Make sure he goes to the top. Get open here. You're going to catch this. As he runs across this way to make this catch, Robinson,
Hey, first offense, I will see this trap against Shannon. Yes, Horns. Keita. After that. Keita, just go and stay here. Stay here. Ablo.
Can we put Ablo in the horn?
Ablo.
Ablo in the horn. So,
Keita, stay here. All right.
okay, short roll. Slide down, Ablo, and you cut. So when you want to be open, you got to shot. You want the short roll on the first screen or the second? The first one. Okay. You got that? Hey, look, you got to read the trap. You got to read it.
Maybe they only run for you, bro.
Both teams clearly identifying a lack of offensive production in the first half being their big issue. Understandable. Both teams on track for a little over 60 points in this game. If either team can get their offense firing and get it north of 70 points, they'll probably come away with the win. Coach Galanopoulos just jumping into that last-minute player huddle to get some more across. If you didn't get a chance to get your phones out moments ago, you can scan that QR code now, and that will take you to the app for you to download. Second half action underway here in Abidjan in the Cote d'Ivoire. FIBA 2023 World Cup qualifier between Guinea and Uganda. There's a long pass. Deng couldn't quite get the finish, but he'll get the offensive rebound and the score. That's great vision by Wainwright. That's exactly how Coach Galanopoulos drew it up in the huddle. Uganda's lead now out to 4 in the first bucket of the game for Deng. Kaba is short. Rebound eventually falls to Uganda. Into the corner, Opong off target, and Kaba just sails through the air and pulls down the rebound. Evans now drives inside, hands it off, and there's the flush. Once again, Keita. He's the Robin to Evans' Batman. A dynamic duo have combined for a huge number of Guinea's points in this game. Wainwright pulls up. Looked like a good stroke from downtown, but not quite on target. C now. Baseline drive, it opens up. Oh, and the finish is just not there for Kaba. And the easy score out in transition for Inabu. And Jimmy Inabu doing a great job today. 11 points for him now, and a good finish by Evans. As both teams are just picking up the pace offensively. Inabu hands it off, comes back inside. Komagun not going to go to work. That is an awkward looking shot. The defense is great from Sheck Conde. A veteran big man, just standing strong, standing firm. Evans waves away Keita into Conde now. Let's go behind the back unnecessarily. They're fortunate to hold on to possession there, Guinea. Ball deflected. It's a poor inbound pass. Wainwright will slow it down though. Inabu in the corner. Neither team finding their range in the early proceedings of this second half. Absolutely lightning second half so far. Keita way down. Just about takes a layer of paint off the front of the iron and no more. Wainwright drives inside, skips his way through, draws the foul. In fact, I think he's called for a travel. I'm not sure I saw that one. Let's have a look. No travel for me on that. It's either a foul or Wainwright knocked it out of bounds. Keita now kicks it back out to Evans. Evans for three is short again. Both of these teams just coming up short with all of their perimeter attempts. Inabu. Pong just trying to create some separation. The defense is all over him, and easy call for the officials in the end as Conde just tries to help out but ends up just knocking Robinson Apong to the floor. Apong will head to the free throw line for shots. He's not had a great time from the free throw line in this qualifiers, just 46%. Conde with his first foul. As Apong comes up short again. Always interesting when you see a player who is a pretty good perimeter shooter struggle from the free throw line. It doesn't really add up as he misses both and that trip. Stolen away, good hands by Wainwright against Evans. Misses the layup, but Apong is following and gets the score. Uganda's lead back to 4. It will remain Guinea ball. Baseline ball for Guinea. A little bit of over-exuberance from the Ugandan players as they were challenging the call. Officials give them a last warning for complaining. Evans, step back three. Maybe step back a little bit too far because once again his shot attempt is short. Wainwright now is open but won't take the shot. Fed throws the difficult cross-court pass. An offensive foul is going to be called on Mwezi as he just brings his elbows over and catches Shannon Evans. Evans now advances it up over the half. spin move from Evans. Oh, and the flush is huge. A monster put back. Ibrahim Khalil Fofana. And stolen away. Conde this time. 3-on-2 break. They'll come back out. And C isn't happy to go straight back to the basket. Evans inside, draws the foul. I think that one's going to be on Deng. Evans will go to the free throw line. Yeah, just Deng reaching in. Just Deng's first foul as he'll come out of the game. Evans 82% prior to today's game from the free throw line. Had 14 points against Nigeria yesterday, as Guinea did struggle in that game. Eventually going down 89-70. Both these teams have lost both their games in this qualification window. Guinea losing to Cape Verde on the Friday and Nigeria yesterday, whilst Uganda lost to Angola on Friday and Cote d'Ivoire yesterday. And on the back of that pair of free throws being made by Shannon Evans, he'll head to the bench. He's looked good today for sure. Absolutely vital to what Guinea have done once again. And those free throws ties the game up at 39 apiece. Wainwright now. Three-pointer is good for Ishmael Wainwright. He's up to 9 points now. Been slightly quiet offensively. Long pass. Never thought I'd say it, but slightly too high for Keita. I didn't think there was such a thing as too high for Keita. Kamagoum. Offensive rebound isn't there for them though, as Conde secures the board for Guinea. Conde, nice use of the contact to help the spin on the baseline. Shot clock to 7. Oh, and the shot is good. That's a tough one from Fofana. Just his second bucket of the game. Jimmy and Abu is unstoppable at times. He's up to 13 points, and he's perfect from 2-point range. Uganda's lead back to 3 as it's spilt out of bounds, as Diaby and Conde just not quite on the same wavelength. And Abu will head to the bench. Opong comes back in his place. Almost stolen away. It was a risky pass by Wainwright, but Mwezi able to draw the foul off. Diaby on that cut to the basket. Mwezi's been an interesting one. One of the younger players in the roster, just 24 years of age, as we see the foul. But he plays with such confidence. He'll head to the free throw line, Mwezi. Four points in the game so far today. 2 from 2 from the field. This will be his first trip to the free throw line. It's the first of his 2. Extends Uganda's lead further. Misses the second though. Wainwright with the offensive rebound. Gets the shot away and is fouled. So Wainwright will head to the free throw line for 3 free throws. Mohamed Keita shakes his head saying it wasn't a foul. Wainwright a little slow back to his feet, but he is now. Mohamed Keita still arguing the case. The facts are that Wainwright's heading to the free throw line. Let's have a look at the replay. And he goes underneath him for sure, which as a player is the nightmare scenario. Keita with his second foul. His feet were on the line though, so it'll just be 2 free throws for Ishmael Wainwright. Misses the first of his 2, and for a player of the level of Wainwright, he's certainly had an off night, to say the least. He's 2 from 7 from the field. 6 points. That'll make that 7 points now for Wainwright. Uganda's lead is up to 5. It's a game-high lead for Uganda. They've come back from being 9 down early on in the game. Evans drives inside, is slightly off track with that little soft right-hander. Opong is open for 3. It's short though. And once again the rebound is pulled in by Guinea. Evans kicks it to the corner. Dumbuya isn't there. Keita just bouncing all over the arena right now, trying to grab rebounds. Oh, and the 3 ball is good for Mwezi. Said that young man has some serious confidence. Steps on the floor and just strokes it. Evans for 3. Rebounds won by Wainwright. Foul's going to be called though. Who's that on? As Coach Gallinopoulos looks on from the sidelines. And Abu's going to come back into the game. Wamala is called for the foul. So it'll be baseline ball for Guinea. Wamala heads to the bench. Long 3 ball is no good. Foul is called. Wait to see who it's on, and you can see the slight frustration from Emmanuel Wamala as he takes his seat back on the bench. It'll be sideline possession for Uganda as the foul was blown against Guinea. 2:14 to play in this 3rd quarter. Guinea will make a change. As out of the game comes Dumbuya. Slight confusion at the moment here. Around the last play and who the foul was called on. Final warning for the Ugandan bench, saying if the bench stands up, the official will give them a technical foul. Uganda lead by 6. Their biggest lead of the game. A little over 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Guinea walking that tightrope of World Cup elimination right now. Opong inside. The defense just stands firm. Good defense there from Conde and Keita. They combined to just be a wall in front of Opong as he got into the paint. Nowhere for him to go. Evans now a lot resting on his shoulders for the final 12 minutes of this game. Stolen away from him though. Oh, and a big right hand from Kumagu. Conde looking to just bully his way to the basket. It comes out. Evans fakes the 3 to see. Keita in the low post. Goes to the left hand, and Keita has looked good today. Up to 11 points now. He's 1 rebound away from a double-double. Nice drive inside. The pass isn't quite accurate enough. It will remain Ugandan ball. Coach Gallinopoulos working hard to keep his bench calm. Oh, in fact, it's a Guinea ball. The referee, the officials have obviously seen something I didn't. I think there's a correction on the call. The officials working well together there. It was clearly, yeah, absolutely, night and day, clearly a Ugandan ball. Good work by the officials as a team. As I was saying, Coach Gallinopoulos is working really hard to keep his team in check on the bench. Doesn't want to give up any technical fouls and give away points. He knows how big every point will be. Opong now inbounds the ball to Deng. Komagoon is heavy-handed. Rebound by Deng. A reset back out to 14 for Uganda. Deng baseline, but it's a travel. Too keen to get that first step down so he could try and beat Keita. It's been a tough challenge for Deng to go up against. Keita doesn't have necessarily the athletic edge he has against many of the players that match up against him. 51 seconds left in this third quarter. That was the 13th turnover for Uganda. Evans gets the score in the end, and Evans is just tenacious right now. Not the most efficient performance from him. 7 from 19 from the field, but points are points at this stage. Opong is short again. The long rebound, though, is just a transition pass for Guinea. The score isn't there as C just blows his lines. Should have been the easy score. Instead, it'll be Ugandan ball. They lead by 4. This should be the final possession of the third quarter now. That shot comes up short and won't get the last shot away in time. 3 quarters down, 10 minutes of basketball left in this do-or-die World Cup qualifier. The end of 3, it's Guinea 47, Uganda 51. Here are the shooting stats so far. As you can see, Guinea really struggling from outside, just 15%. But it's just the number of shots that they're getting with the work they're putting in on the offensive rebounds that's kept them in this game. Here are the big plays from that third quarter of action. as both these teams are just fighting tooth and nail to try and keep their World Cup dreams alive. For Guinea, remember, a loss means it's all over. They won't be able to make it. For Uganda, a loss would really stretch their possibility of them trying to get to the World Cup next year. Plenty of highlight plays, though. Relatively low scoring game. Both teams hovering around the 50-point mark at the end of the third quarter, but we haven't been short of big, huge, in fact, offensive plays from both teams. It's been raining dunks at times in this game. And the third quarter was no different. And you can see what it means to Coach Zečević, how he would love to keep Guinea's chances of making the World Cup alive through to the final qualification window. So there's one more qualification window still to come, and that will be in February, where the teams making it to the World Cup will be decided. We've had some Ugandan fans here in Abidjan in Côte d'Ivoire across the weekend. They've been vocal. They've certainly cheered their team on for all they're worth. If you have your phones out, please scan the QR code. It'll take you to Courtside 1891 for all your stream schedules and scores. Definitely an app worth subscribing to. Fourth quarter action underway here in Abidjan in Côte d'Ivoire. This is a World Cup qualifier between Guinea and Uganda. 3 quarters down. Uganda lead this one by 4, and they've dropped into a 2-3 zone to start the final 10 minutes of action, and straight away Guinea get the score with Condé picking up the offensive rebound and putting it back in off the glass. Draliba now to Trinquier, back to Opong, to Okela. Opong for 3, and what a time for Robinson Opong to find his range. He has struggled tonight from downtown, and he hits the big shot there. Foul's going to be called as Trinquier is pushed out of the way by Diaby. Baseline ball for Uganda. Their lead is at 5 now. Opong takes his personal tally to 13 with that 3 ball. Third foul on Diaby, as Wainwright will bring it up over the half. Opong again. That one's thrown away, as I think he was expecting Draliba to cut the baseline, and he didn't. Into the corner, Diaby, no good. Oh, and that's smart play by Evans. Intercepted the ball, but was falling out of bounds, and launched it off the legs of Opong to maintain the possession for Guinea. Three ball goes up from C. And Guinea have really struggled from outside in today's game. To be fair, they've struggled across these qualifiers. Prior to today's game, as a team, they're averaging less than 25% from the perimeter. Diaby called for his 4th foul now. That causes Coach Zečević a little bit of a headache, and he'll have to rotate, take him out of the game. Kaba will come in his place. Wainwright was open for the 3, didn't take it, instead defers to Opong. Oh, back-to-back triples for Robinson Opong, and a timeout's going to be called. It's not. He doesn't get it in time. Coach Zečević is not happy on the sidelines. Condé now. He's double teamed, kicks it out. Kaba drives inside. That one's back out for C. He nails the 3. And bring Guinea back to within 5. Wainwright hands it off to Opong. He turns the corner, back to Wainwright. 3 ball goes up and is short. Ishmael Wainwright struggling. Continues here in the final quarter so far. Only 7 points from 8 field goal attempts. Offensive rebound for Conde. Conde working the low post, kicks it out. Kaba for 3. Off target, rebound by C this time. That will remain Guinea ball. Five-point lead for Uganda. A little over 7 minutes to play. Backdoor cut. Offensive foul is going to be called as Wainwright gives up his body to the hardwood. I think he got caught in the unmentionables as Usman Kaba drove across the paint. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, knee right between the legs. That one brings water to the eyes for sure. Kaba will come out of the game. Timeout has been called, in fact, by Guinea. They trail by 5, a little over 7 minutes left on the game clock. Let's listen to what Coach Zečević has to say to his team.
Les deux là, n'arrêtez pas vous ici, forcément prendre son shoot ici calme. Il faut que ça. Tant que là, il drive, il nous inscrit à l'intérieur. Donc il donne un shooter. Il est là, il peut. Alors c'est tout changé. Il basket, one break.
7 minutes potentially left. And the hopes and dreams of Guinea making it to the World Cup. They have to come away with the win. They trail by 5. Coach Zečević just asking his team not to bite on the fake so hard, because that's what's causing them the issues. Guinea to inbound now. Can they extend this 5-point lead? You feel if they could get it to double digits, it potentially would be too much for Guinea to come back to. Uganda, the fade away from Wainwright is batted away by Keita. Keita looking to go to work. Double team comes across. The weak side pass, though, is spilled out of bounds as Kaba struggles to hold on to it. And Ziwa on the bench enjoying himself. Not seen any action today so far, Kieran. Pong to the top. 3 ball goes up. Off the glass and gets the roll. A smile on his face, and rightfully so. The basketball gods shining down on him for that one. 19 points for Robinson Opong. Evans hits the floor hard. Certainly made a thud when he connected with the floor. Foul's been called. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, it's that right hand from Trinquier. If he'd stayed straight up, he'd have been fine. It was bringing that right arm across that was the problem. That will send Evans to the line for free throws. Trinquier picking up his 3rd foul. Plenty of changes as Anabu comes in for Trinquier. For Guinea, Fofana comes in for Kaba. And while that's happening, Evans is at the free throw line doing what he does, scoring the basketball. Don't like to hear that at the moment. Kumagun just asking for Guinea to receive a technical, saying they've already got a warning. It's really none of his business. Let the referees referee the game and you play the game. Draliba now brings it up over the half. 6-point lead for Uganda after Evans makes both his free throws. Wainwright looking for options. The defense from Guinea is tough though. Draliba throws an air ball up and still had time for more. As Coach Zečević is really feeling every possession on the sideline. Long shot once again, no good for Guinea. Evans decides to step out even further and comes up even shorter. Really has been an area of the game that has abandoned them today. And one. That's a huge play at a huge point in the game. Tough drive to the basket by Jimmy Enabu. Gets the score. We'll get the bonus as well. Just draws the slight body contact of Abdoulaye C. He'll head to the bench on that foul. As Doumbouya comes in his place. And Abu can't get the free throw to go though. So Uganda's lead stays at 8. Little under 5.5 minutes to play. Almost stolen away by Wainwright as Conde just fumbles his way down the floor. Wainwright smiles as he knows Conde was lucky to get away with that one. And that's the 8-second violation called by the officials. A lack of heads up, I think, from Coach Zečević and his staff, or if they did, a lack of recognition from the Guinea players. But they had to get the ball over the half within a second of inbounding it. And Abu drives in off the glass. Seemed a little bit loose, that one. Sorry, it's Draliba, not Enabu. Shot goes up, Opong gets it away in time. Wainwright picks up the offensive rebound, and a little bit of a hazy point of the game, and there will be the finish. Kumagun with the flush, and the Ugandan fans love it. No real surprise, they love it. Out to a game-high 10-point lead now. We're getting to the business end of this World Cup qualification. And Uganda lead by 10 in a must-win game. Coach Zečević calls a timeout. Let's listen.
Play head, short corner. Hey, play hand avec shake. Short roll in the back. Hey, hey, hey. Somebody right there. That's going to be Jim.
Four minutes and 56 seconds left in this one. And Uganda have made a break from the pack. Opening up a 10-point lead. Keita has his double-double, 11 points, 10 rebounds. But if Guinea lose this, I'm not sure he could care less about the personal accolade of a double-double, because it'll mean his hopes of making it to the World Cup in Asia next year are over. Pass inside, Conde gets the score, and that was important for them to come out of that timeout, just re-establish themselves and get some composure back. Uganda bring it up over the half. Dreleba now to Wainwright. He's open for three. He has struggled all night, Ishmael Wainwright. Conde just about brings down the rebound to Evans for three. Oh, 5 quick points for Guinea, and they cut Uganda's lead in half within a minute. That is the kind of reaction that Coach Zečević wanted out of the timeout. His players reacting perfectly for him. Wainwright now looking to back his way down. The 3-ball isn't working. Will the low post game help him out? Komagoum goes in, doesn't get it. Wainwright will be called for the offensive foul. Just a push in the back as he's trying to get the rebound. It's the right call by the officials. Wainwright's not happy, but it is the right call. Guinea with a chance to cut that Ugandan lead even further. They refuse to go away. And C inbounds the ball by rolling it along the floor. That shows you every second counts. That was Wainwright's 4th foul as well. So that puts him on the tipping point now for the last 3 minutes and 35 seconds. C hands it off to Evans. Evans, free throw line, right hand. It's too much. Foul's going to be called though on Komagoum. Baseline ball for Guinea. And now it's the time for Uganda to be tested. Will they keep their nerve? Or will Guinea have enough to break them down? Shannon Evans now lining up against Dupont. Calling for the screen. Gets it. Ball to Conde for 3. Conde didn't look confident when he let go of that one. Too much on it. Opong now has it knocked away. That was good hands. Baseline ball for Uganda. Apologies if you heard any colourful language. Passions running high, understandably so. So much at stake. Wainwright now drives inside. Wainwright draws the foul from Conde. Have a look at the replay. Yeah, Conde standing sideways. There's no way he's going to take the charge side on. Has to take the contact on the chest. Wainwright will be at the line for 2 shots. A wry smile on Abdoulaye C's face as Wainwright hits the first of his 2 free throws. Offensively, not the night that Wainwright would have wanted or that Ugandan fans will have wanted him to have, but he hits 2 free throws at a big moment in the game. We have 3 minutes left on the game clock. Uganda lead this one by 7. Evans way downtown, and it's string music for Shannon Evans. Back to within 4. Evans to 28 points now. Drive inside, hands it off. Deng blows his lines though. And Guinea are starting to get a little bit more confidence. Ennens again, not going to put the 3 up, is he? No, he fakes and drives in, draws the foul. Will head to the free throw line instead. Coach Zečević asking the fans to get behind his team, and they oblige. The early arriving Côte d'Ivoire fans, I think, are starting to adopt Guinea. Timeout's been called by Coach Gallinopoulos. He's seen his team's 10-point lead cut all the way back to 4 points now. And Guinea are starting to look very confident. We're going to jump into their huddles, listen to what they have to say. Not sure that the Ugandan players quite got that play. Let's see if they can execute what Coach Gallinopoulos wants them to. But before that, Evans will head to the free throw line. 4-2 free throws. These are clutch free throws for Shannon Evans. He is 6 from 8 from the free throw line tonight as part of his 28-point haul here. By far and away his biggest performance in these qualifiers. This is his 6th game. Previous high was 22 against Angola. Hits the first of the 2. Guinea within 3. Nice running through his veins. Completes the double from the free throw line, and now Guinea are within 1 possession. 64 to Guinea, 66 to Uganda. Côte d'Ivoire have picked their side, the early arriving fans for the later game, and now Guinea fans. And that's going to be a double dribble and knocked away by Evans. And the pressure is starting to show the cracks on Uganda now. Ball inbounded to Evans, waves away his teammate. You feel like Evans is feeling the flow right now. Everything's going to go through him. Foul's going to be called on Deng. Getting caught up with Condé. That will send Condé to the free throw line. Under 2 minutes to play. Condé now with a chance to tie the game up for Guinea. Rattles the first home. Uganda now lead is down to 1. And they tie the game. Condé up to 10 points. Guinea 66, Uganda 66. 1 minute 50 to play. Wainwright now goes behind the back. Double team comes. Has to throw it out. Does so to Opong. Elbow jumper. Good defense by Guinea. They got a chance now to take the lead. Evans, 90 seconds to play. Slowing it down, running the shot clock down, waits for the screen. Condé sets the screen. Pick and roll. Condé, elbow jumper is good. What a shot from Shaq Condé. Huge play from him. Double-double for him. 12 points, 12 rebounds. Wainwright now to Opong. Inside, loses possession. Stolen away by Diaby. And all of a sudden, a 10-point Ugandan lead has swung all the way back to a 2-point Guinea lead. What a game. Guinea refused to give up on their World Cup dream. Diaby not on target. Diaby again gets the score. Dawda Diaby flexes on the back of that play. And Guinea lead by 4. Coach Gallinopoulos will have to draw some magic up because Uganda are on the verge of losing this game. They almost had it in the bank, led by 10. They're down by 4. What's he got?
Robinson, you're going to fly off the JK, okay? Fly off into the corner. If he's open, just give it to him. Okay? If he's open, give it to him. Not. JK, you're sprinting up, and you're screaming for Jimmy's man. Try to get the ball to Jimmy with a head full of steam. Try to get it to him. That's what he's his hands off of him. Give it to him. Go for it. There's help. It's day. There's help.
Now is the time that Coach Gallinopoulos needs his players to execute at the highest possible level. What spirit Guinea have shown, though. It would have been easy for them just to buckle. They were down by 10, but they have fought tooth and nail, as we see. Another player on the double-double, Conde, 12 points, 12 rebounds. But it's a sideline ball now for Uganda. Unsportsmanlike foul is going to be called. That's huge. Doumbouya called for the foul because it was a foul before the ball was inbounded. It is an unsportsmanlike foul. That is a huge call from the official. Really changes the dynamic of this game now. That will send Uganda to the line for 2. They're going to review it. I'm not sure what they're going to review. They can't change it from being a foul to not being a foul. And if it was a foul before the ball's inbounded, then it's an unsportsmanlike, I think. Let's have a look at the review. Yeah, absolutely. There's a shirt pull there from Doumbouya. The ball isn't inbounded, so I think it has to be the unsportsmanlike foul. I think it's the right call. And it's a big call. So that will send Uganda to the line for 2 free throws, and they get possession back. 42.4 seconds left on the game clock. What a mistake for Ibrahima Doumbouya to make. Big shots now for Robinson Opong. Misses the first. Really has struggled from the free throw line, Robinson Opong. The crowd are now fully on the side of Guinea. Gets a second to go, brings them within a possession. That was the key. They're within a possession now. 42.4 seconds left on the game clock. Ugandan ball on the sideline. Backcourt violation. What is Wainwright doing? He's gone to the old school American rules and he's turned the ball over. An absolute nightmare play by Wainwright. Completely forgot the FIBA rules. Ishmael Wainwright having a nightmare game, and he's just compounded it with that mistake. C inbounds it to Evans. And they foul Evans. I'm not sure that's a wise play. And Abu blown for the foul. Evans will head to the free throw line, looking to extend Guinea's lead further. Just a lack of good decision making right now for Uganda. That's what's going to cost them this game if Guinea win it. Evans hits the first. Remember, this will be Guinea's first win in the qualifiers. Ball inbounded now. A 5-point lead for Guinea. 35 seconds to go. Wainwright puts the shot up. He tries to make amends, but he just makes it worse. Evans brings it up over the half. They're going to foul. They should have fouled earlier. There's no point in fouling now. They need to play good defense. And Guinea now look like they're going to come away with the win. And what a win this is. It keeps their chances of being at the World Cup next year alive. Why has he fouled there? Another bad decision in the pressure moment. Just a lack of big game experience, maybe. A lack of composure from these Ugandan players. 14.7 seconds left in the game, and what a debrief Coach Gallinopoulos is going to have. They're going to review this foul as well to see if it was an unsportsmanlike foul, just to compound Uganda's misery a little bit more. Let's have a look. Is it excessive? Is there a play at the ball? Doesn't look like an unsportsmanlike for me, but I'm not a qualified ref. That's just my humble opinion. And they're going to look again. Not sure why he fouled him. They've done the hard work. If they were going to foul and that was their strategy, they should have fouled early. Let's have a look and see what they say. They have given an unsportsmanlike foul, so it will be 2 shots and possession. That really does tip it in favour of Guinea even further now. And Coach Gallinopoulos, for all he's done, is just left a little bit lost on the sideline. The first is good for Conde. Extends his points tally to 14, make that 15, and sideline possession. Surely it's too much now for Uganda. They trail by 7. One thing they need to keep in mind is the head-to-head though. They don't want to let it extend any further if they can. Ball inbounded to Evans. Evans now feeds it inside. Conde will finish it off with the flush. 10 seconds to play, a 9-point lead now for Guinea. What a game from them. And the flush from Deng, and the foul is called on Evans. 3.1 seconds to go. Guinea will come away with the win. That's not in debate right now. Not a smart play by Evans though, when the head-to-head could be so important in this game. But what can you say about Guinea? The heart that they've shown, the never say die attitude has won them this game. Most teams down by 10 with a couple of minutes to play would have buckled. Not Guinea. They fought to the end, and that's what their reward is. And Guinea come out the winners in this one, and their World Cup dreams are still alive. Coach Zečević, what a great job. Final score here in Abidjan is Guinea 76, Uganda 69. What a game from Guinea. They gave everything and they deservedly come away with the win here today. They held their composure at the moments that count. They truly did. Uganda made some poor decisions in the clutch of this game that cost them dearly. Guinea kept their heads. They stayed with it. They stayed focused for the full 40 minutes, and with it, they get the win. What a win for Guinea. Uganda shows some appreciation for their fans. Uganda lead this qualification without a win from the 3 games they've played. Guinea keep their chances of making the World Cup alive with that win. Here's your shooting percentages. Guinea struggled from outside, but you can throw all of these percentages out the window. It comes down to the fact that Guinea played the full 40 minutes, did not give up, did not back down, and they come away with a big 7-point win. Rebounding battle was key for them, particularly offensively. Plenty of second chance points for Guinea in this game. Uganda continue to struggle in the front court. It cost them dearly. Here are the top scorers from the game. Shannon Evans with a huge 32 points for Guinea. Robinson Opong leads Uganda with 20. Here are some of the best plays from that second half of action, and what a second half we have had here in Abidjan. A huge 20 minutes of basketball. It really did look like Uganda were going to come away with the win. Towards the back end of that game, they'd extended their lead out to 10 points. Guinea looked like they were struggling to get anything to go, particularly offensively. But then the flick of the switch, and Guinea turned on and zoned into this game. It was the midpoint of the fourth quarter that Uganda held a 10-point lead, and we saw a 17-point swing in around about 5 minutes of basketball. What a phenomenal effort from Guinea in this game to come back and win it. And remember, it was do or die for them. A loss today would have seen them knocked out of this qualifiers. They'd have had to come back for the final window and play their 3 games, but with no chance of making it to the World Cup. They still have a chance as they now move to the same record as Uganda do. Both these teams entered after back-to-back losses on Friday and Saturday, and it's Guinea that will leave with the win here today. Uganda, 3 losses in this qualification window. Really does put a big dent in their chances of making it to the World Cup next year. But both these teams now will regroup, will look forward to the next qualification window that takes place in February. Guinea will take on Cape Verde, Nigeria, Uganda, and Uganda will take on Angola, Cote d'Ivoire and Guinea. So how fitting is it that maybe these 2 teams will face each other for a place at the World Cup in the last qualification game next in February. What a game we've had though. What a phenomenal 40 minutes. It was a slow burner to start with. Certainly wasn't a classic within the first half, but the game built and slowly bubbled until it bubbled over in the final 5 minutes. And look what it means to Guinea. The players put everything in, and as I said, they trailed by 10 with less than 5 minutes to play, but they did not give up, they did not flinch, and Coach Zečević has led them to a historic win here in Abidjan as the 2 coaches embrace. But they'll be back again to fight another day. Both these teams now move on to the same record. Here's the results so far. Angola with a 3-point win over Nigeria, and now Guinea taking a 7-point win over Uganda. One final game, Cote d'Ivoire taking on Cape Verde later today. Here's the standings. Cote d'Ivoire top of the table. They might continue unbeaten depending on their game against Cape Verde, but at the bottom, Guinea and Uganda now both on a 1-6 record. Both of them with still a chance of making it to the World Cup, even if it is a small chance. But what a game we have had here. A phenomenal performance from Guinea. A comeback win for them. The final score, 76 to Guinea, 69 to Uganda.